Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about a really recent penny, the 2020 penny, that has potential for value way beyond its 1 cent. So you can keep an eye out for these in change or bank rolls. They have some upside because whether it's a conditional rarity, it's a mint error, or more importantly, it's a variety, and there are some nice varieties on this date, basically looking closely to see if there are some markers that collectors pay up for, indicating something that went wrong during the die making process at the mint. They could have some cool ones that you want to know about. So I'm going to be taking you through a presentation with clear photos, values, and an explanation, and we'll get right into that so that you know just what to look for. And here we've got the 2020 shield cent. Going to go over the general type information. So the shield cent came in 2010 after the 100th anniversary of Lincoln appearing on the cent as the first person on a U.S. circulating coin in 1909. Had the 100th anniversary, they did 4 reverse designs, then came in with the shield cent. It's a zinc coin, 13 stripes for the 13 initial states, and there's some more information that you're welcome to pause. But the coin itself, if there's not going to be any variety or error on it, since there are over 3.5 billion of them produced, you're really going to want it to be mint state 68 to be worth certifying, because mint state 67 plus is a super challenging grade to obtain. Those are sort of the break-even value. Mint state 67 at $35 or so, might go up in the future. My guess is a few more do get certified, and these are virtually flawless coins relative to something that might come across and change. I mean, maybe it's possible. Probably bankroll will be a better place to search for these, but they're pretty challenging. I do want to focus though on some of the double dies. They're not super apparent, but they are extra thickness for the most part. I mean, the Y is way thicker than normal. Same thing here with the T, sort of a classic class 9 doubling. This one probably worth about $10 to $12 in mint state. In lower mint state or AU, going to be worth a good bit less. This one, you can see the extra thickness a little bit on the date, like in that 20, sort of the 0 northwest southeast doubling. It's a little less apparent, maybe some slight notching in the lower right corners of the T and the Y, but very minimal, though it's recognized both by Copper Coins and Wexler. This next one has some doubling, especially you can see the Y much thicker on the left branch than the right one. A little die chip as the marker there, but you can see in the top here in that Liberty again, but these are pretty small minor doublings, and there may be more discovered as time goes on. Lastly, this is way thicker than normal. The LB designer's initials on the reverse are a great marker for this double die reverse, though it's viewed very cheap, like $1, $2, something just fun to search for. But I always want to show you everything that I know. There's not too many mint errors with price history for the shield cents, but in this case we have one, or maybe two, but I think it's just one. Obverse struck through coin. Something came between the penny planchet and the die, and that was not retained. It's fallen off, but it obstructed most of Lincoln's head, and a little bit of the obverse auctioned at $145. This one sold. It was a split die, so the dies chipped after wearing a fair amount, and then really split apart because it's all the way through. Part of that is a retained cud, and this one is on eBay and selling for $295. I believe that did sell from Travis543, who gave permission. But some really nice double dies that I wanted to highlight here. I think that my favorite one is this one, or maybe the one with the significant, that's more visible. You can tell based off of how thick it is relative to the other part of that letter. But some good things to be on the lookout for. Glad to be able to present what's valuable on these to you today. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like the video, comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and some other social media platforms. You can also go to my main channel website, treasuretownYT.com, to learn more about the channel and sort of stay in contact. I also will eventually host all of these videos on coinsmetalscards.com, which will be both news, marketplace, and coin information. I do have the goal of eventually getting pretty much every US coin, date, mint mark, denomination on the channel with a similar video to the one that you just watched, and that will likely all be hosted there. And then I also have treasuretowncoins.com, which is sort of my coin dealing wing, coin dealing only entity that is a little bit less focused on content production. So thank you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos. I also have videos that are not just the date mint mark denomination recap in this format, so you can check some of those out, and I'll have fun seeing you there.